Right, good day watchers, and welcome to our collection today. And tonight I'm going to show what Van Damme films I've got on Blu-ray and DVD and 4K. Now, I did this like 4 years ago last time. I mean, I can't believe it's been that far back actually last time I did it, because I thought I did it like 2 years ago or a year ago, but it's about 4 years ago, maybe, I might be wrong. But I did check up a video and it says 2016 something. It's that far back I did it. Can't be right, so I thought I'd do all the collection I've got on Blu-ray, 4K and DVD. It's a lot of thinking. I'm surprised actually. I was like, Jesus God, I've got a lot of Van Damme films on Blu-ray. I've got quite a few on DVD, but not the most amount. So I do the DVDs first, and then I'll work my way up the ladder. So the first I'm going to start with is a film called, I saw this a while back, and it's a good film. It's a JEAN-CLAUDE Van Damme film, and it's a film called Wake of Death. Wake of Death. I like this one. It's quite a good film. This is 2004 film. But yeah, it's a good film. I've never seen it. Check it out. It's an action thriller. Van Damme is pretty much on 4 months film. So yeah, Wake of Death. Next one I liked. It's a film. It's another Van Damme film. It's a film called The Shepherd. Border Control on DVD. Maybe they had one too. I think not his best film, but these ones I do like. It's called The Shepherd Border Control. To do this kick there, do this film, but this is another good film I really like. It's a film called Assassination Games, and it stars Jean-Claude Van Damme and Scott Atkins, which is a really good film. This was. I like this one. They're both on. I like these two. I mean, they're both on like the Expendables too, which is I really like. So yeah. Assassination Game. And next one is another good movie. There's a film called Second in Command. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Good movie this was. Yeah. Because I might want to read all the back on it. It's taken me all night. The next one on DVD is a film called Derailed. I like this one. But yeah, I don't know. This film, it's good, but it's not the best. Some of it is like choppy. The editing is so choppy. It's like, if you watch it, you see when I was like, Jesus, so much freaking editing in the scenes in it. Jesus Christ. There's a scene in the film where the scene is it keeps chopping all the time. Like when certain films are like put together. But yeah, it's a good film. It's not one of his best ones. It's watchable. This next Van Damme film I got on DVD is a film I really like. This one. This is actually not a bad film. And it even stars Charlton Heston too. And it's a film called The Order. It's a good film actually. I like this one. It's very enjoyable. The Order. Charlton Heston's in this one too. And Van Damme one. And this one I do like. It's a prison one. It's a film called In Hell. This one was actually really good. I really like this one. In this one, it doesn't do kicks and stuff. It's like more grounded in this. It's more kind of like it's more of a brawler in this. When you watch it, you do wish he was kicking it. He do his flying Van Damme kick, but he doesn't. It's a shame really, but it's still a good film though. And this one is a fun movie. I like this one. Maybe a bit over the top, but it's a film called Double Team. I really like this one. Double Team. It stars Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dennis Rodman, Mickey Rourke. And this film I actually really like. It's fun. It's a bit over the top, but it's fun. Muscles from Bustles. So yeah. The next one, I really like this one. It's a film called Desert Heat. This is a good film actually. I like this one. It's actually got the Lockup. You remember the film called Lockup with Sylvester Stallone? There's the music in it similar to that. They use the same music, which is okay. But I don't mind because I like this one. Van Damme's on top form, and in this one he doesn't really do his martial arts in this much compared to his other films. But yeah, it's a good film, this one though. But yeah, it's a film called Hard Corps. I actually like this film. It's fun. So it's a good film. I like it. It's not one of his best ones, but it's an enjoyable film. Right, the film. Okay, I'm gonna start with the 4K now, which is I ain't got many 4Ks. There's only one I've got of Van Damme's. It's a film called Universal Soldier. Steelbook 4K. I really like this film. I really do like this film. It's one of those Van Damme movies you just watch, you can just enjoy over and over again and not get bored of it. It's a good film though. I love the Universal Soldier. Yeah, so yeah, it's a good film this. I love this film to bits. Right, so we're going with the Blu-rays now, are we? Going with the Blu-rays. Okay, so we've got Street Fighter Steelbook on Blu-ray. I like this film. This is the limited edition steelbook, and I like the cover. I like Gal. Also, then we got a film called. This film I do like. It's such a fun movie. It's one of those Van Damme movies you can do. So it's silly, but it's fun. It's a film called No Retreat, No Surrender. Especially the Ghost of Bruce Lee. It's mad. It's Karate Tiger. This is the steel book. It says on the back Karate Tiger, but it's no retreat, no surrender. So yeah, Van Damme plays the villain in this, and it's such a the guy actually. The funny thing is the guy in it, the actor who plays the main hero in it, the martial artist, he looks a bit like Brandon Lee. It's weird. Honestly, I'm like, geez, that guy looks like Brandon Lee. It's weird. But yeah, No Retreat, No Surrender. Good film. Yeah. Right, then we got a film called Knockoff. Good movie. I really like this one. Like I said, it's not one of Van Damme's best movies, but it's a good film. Really enjoyable. It's fun. And it's got some bit of good humour in it too. So yeah. And then we got Time Cop. Really good film. I like this. They did a sequel with Jason Scott Lee, and I liked it actually. It's not a bad movie. And then they did a TV show, which yeah, TV show without Van Damme. I don't know. It doesn't. So yeah. But yeah, I like this film. It's really good. Then we got Mexican Risk. I like this one. It's got Van Damme, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Natasha Henstridge. She's great in this. She's always very, very easy on the eye. But yeah, from Species, really good film. But yeah, it's a good film, good action thriller. Anyway, here we go again with Street Fighter Extreme Edition. This is the like I said, and I kept all of this because I don't know. I like this freaking cover. I love the cover of M. Bison and Gao on the cover, and all those kind of characters. Yeah, and you see Gao and Van Damme. You see Raul Julia's M. Bison and Jean-Claude Van Damme fighting this. Pretty fantastic picture. This is another great movie. This is two Van Dammes in one. Two Van Dammes in the same film. So it double impact. This is a great movie. It's one of those movies I just love. I love the fact that you got the two brothers are completely different. One's really tough ass, and the other one's more kind of like soft and stuff like. But he knows how to kick and stuff. But yeah, because it's a good movie. Van Damme does a so underrated performance in that. I love the way he does two performances. But yeah, such a good movie. I love this film. Oh, this is a great movie. AWOL, Absent Without Leave. This is a great movie. I love this film. It's actually called Lionheart, aka Lionheart. But then we've got Six Bullets. Good film. I saw this, I've seen this one. Yes, I saw this one like weeks back, and I really liked it. It's a good film. Six Bullets. Good. Then we've got a film called The Quest. Really good movie. It's a bit like Kickboxer, similar, or Mortal Kombat, I suppose, because of the tournament and stuff. But yeah, it's a good film. Set in the past, you got Roger Moore in this, which is a really good movie, underrated, I'll say. But yeah, The Quest, good. I like the fact it's set in the past, but it's like martial arts doing it. It's just a good film. Really like this film. This is like a typical John Woo classic. It's a John Woo, directed by John Woo. It stars Jean-Claude Van Damme, who's top performance. It's a hard target. Love this. Actually, the second one's actually not a bad movie. They brought a second one out. I really liked it. Very watchable, the second one was. But this one's with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Action all the way, this one. Now this one was fun. This one I saw like a week ago, I think it was. I've seen it a few times, but I watched it again and I really liked it. It's called Sudden Death. Really good film. It's a fun movie. It's a fun, really good action movie. It's got Powers Booth in it, who's on the 24 show. And on Rapid Fire, he's great in this. He plays the villains so well. He's such a nasty, horrible character, but he plays it so much. It's such a fun movie to watch. It's a fun movie. Sudden Death. So yeah, definitely. What I got is a film called Bouncer, and it's a good movie. It's about his daughter and stuff, and it's more kind of like drama, thriller, whatever. So yeah, it's definitely worth watching if you've seen it. Like I said, he doesn't fight in this like he does in these other films. He does his kicks and stuff, but it's a good movie. Right, the next one is Black Eagle. In this, he plays like the villainous, but the next one is a film I sort of didn't really like it that much. I don't know. It's one of those movies I could probably watch again to judge it the second time, because I kind of watched it and kind of went, "Oh, it's not one of Van Damme's best movies." It's a film called Swelter. I don't know. I thought the film was kind of boring. I mean, it looks good on the cut back. I think it looks action packed, but the film was kind of forgettable. It really was. And the next one is Pound of Flesh. Pound of Flesh. Yeah, to be honest, I have seen this, but I can't And maybe I've seen it once and that was it, but so I need to watch it again. So Pound of Flesh on Blu-rays. The next one is another Jean-Claude Van Damme film. It's Replicant. I actually like this one. It kind of plays a serial killer and they clone him. And then he's like the good guy. He's like two, and there's evil and there's good. So it's like two sides of a coin. So yeah. Then we're Universal Soldier, Day of Reckoning. The film can be crazy, but I liked it though. It's a good film though. It's just not as good as the first one or the third one. So yeah. And then I got JCVD, Jean-Claude Van Damme film. But this film is really good. His performance in this is top notch. He does a bit of martial arts, but it's just certain parts in the action scenes and stuff. But this film was so good. This film was really good. I mean, it was like one of those movies that you could just watch if you. That was a different kind of Van Damme movie. It's more of like a drama and stuff, but it's really good actually. I wasn't sure when I first watched it. Then I watched it again. I thought quite like that. And this actually surprised me. I thought this film was good. This film called Enemies Closer. This film was very different to what he usually does, but he plays like the villain in it, but he's actually pretty good in this one. I liked it. It's really surprising. I can't remember the last time I watched it. Actually, quite a few years ago, but I liked it. And this one is a good film. I really like this one. It's more of a like drama mover, and it's a film called Legionnaire on Blu-ray. This film was really good. I like this one. I remember getting it on VHS years ago. I thought it was quite good. So yeah, Legionnaire. Another one is it's another kind of action drama, and it's Nowhere to Run. Of course, that's what it says on there. I've seen the film before. It's a good film though. I like this one. It doesn't do martial arts in this, but it's got action in it. The next one is a film called. I like this one. This is really good. It's a prison movie. It's a film called Death Warrant. This is a good film. I know it's got. Yeah, actually, that cover there. It's from freaking. This is weird. I don't know why they do this. It's from freaking AWOL. That picture is there. I don't know why they've got that. It's weird. It's AWOL. So like. But apart from that, it's a good film though. I don't know why they did that for. The next one is Welcome to the JEAN-CLAUDE. This one was actually quite fun. It's funner. It's got a good. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched it, but I know it was quite fun in this film. More of a kind of comedy and stuff than you know. But yeah. Welcome to the. And the next one is Cyborg. I like this one. It's a really good film. At least I got that cover right. So yeah, it's a good film though. It's got action, science fiction, action, whatever. So yeah. And the next one is Universal Soldier 2. I really like this one actually. Universal Soldier: The Return. Actually, this film is enjoyable. It's got Goldberg in it, but it's a fun movie. It's a really fun. I like this one. It's not as good as the first one or the third one, but it's good. It's enjoyable. And the next one is a remake of Kickboxer called Kickboxer Vengeance. I actually like this film. This film was good, but I think the second one was better. The second one they did. Stars Dave Bautista, and all that. So yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. So yeah, this film was actually really enjoyable. It's not as good as the original one, but it's a fun movie. I got the second one, which actually I was like, wow, that film was good. It's, Retaliation, Kickboxer Retaliation, much better film to the first one. That one. But yeah, it's got Mike Tyson this one too. So yeah, it's a good film though. It's got Christopher Lambert in it too. For Mortal Kombat. But yeah, I like this one. It's a good film. Then we got Universal Soldier Regeneration. Really like this one. This film I was so sure about when I saw pictures online. I think I saw the making of sort of bits online. I thought, I wasn't so sure. But then when you watch the film, Jesus Christ. What bugs me about that is like film's great enough. You know, on the back, you sometimes put reviews and stuff. It's nothing like that. It's daft. I mean, it doesn't really make a film good because someone likes it on the cover, on the review thing. But the film was good, really good. This is like almost the best one out of all the films. But yeah, really good film. One is I saw this like on a week ago, or whatever, 2 weeks. And it's Blackwater. I like this one, but I thought those two really do team up together, but they don't realise. And yeah, that was the only thing that was kind of annoying me about this film. Apart from that, it's enjoyable. It's called Blackwater. And the next one is a Jean-Claude Van Damme classic, is Bloodsport. I like this film, very good film. It's basically like a true story, but yeah, Bloodsport, good film though. And the next one is Dragon Eyes. This film is actually really good. This was from the producers of The Matrix and Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, this film was good. The film was really good actually. It's even got Peter Weller in it from Robocop and 24. So yeah, good film though. Good film. And the next one is a really good, more grounded film. It's more of a thriller, more serious, kind of like, you know, it doesn't do much more shots than this one, but it's a film called Death Until Death. I really like this one actually because he plays kind of like not a nice guy, but then something happens, he gets shot in his head and he changes his personality, and he becomes like he was before. And then something happens and he actually completely changes, and he's kind of more happier, kind of like. So yeah. So there's a film called Until Death Arrives. Yeah, it's a good film. Finally, this film is a classic, full stop. Better than the remakes, of course. And it's Kickboxer, the original Kickboxer. Really good film, great fight scenes. I just really enjoy this film. Tong Po, the main villain at Tong Po, is quite scary looking. I mean, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't want to face him. I mean, you got this like guy who can break a wall. You know, when he starts kicking that, was it the pillar? It's a bit of wall or whatever. He's just smashing it. It's just nuts. And I'm thinking to myself, that guy looks dangerous with those legs. Honest to God, it's just crazy. He's like Saga from Street Fighter, but more scary than him, I'd say. But yeah, really good film. Really like this film. So yeah, it's called Kickboxer, the original Kickboxer. Yeah. So hopefully I haven't missed anything. If you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. If not, then just go away, leave me alone. So yeah, like I said, I've got a lot of Van Damme films. You know, you don't realise how much you got until you put them all together. It's like, Jesus Christ. I've always liked Van Damme films. I mean, from Street Fighter, Double Impact, Nowhere to Run, Universal Soldier, Kickboxer, Bloodsport, Street Fighter. I didn't mention Street Fighter. This film's always fun anyway, so yeah, anyway, people want to go off now. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, take care, keep healthy, and have a nice day, like I said, and just go away, leave me alone. And see you later, boy.